Hey guys, Tekin here. Okay, so we have a quick arm workout today. We're gonna do biceps and triceps. You don't need any gym equipment. All you need is stuff you can find in your pantry. I'm using bottles of barbecue sauce, okay? See, you can use these as weights. Mayonnaise bottles. You can find cans. If you don't have any of this stuff, not a problem. Use your own body weight and just squeeze those muscles up. Anything we're doing, I want you to squeeze those muscles, okay? It's all about the mind-muscle connection. So feeling that muscle, when you contract your muscle, it's shortening. And then you lengthen it back out, and then you shorten it again. I'm telling you, it works. Let's bring the energy.
Okay, so we are starting with hammer curls, okay? I just want you in a standing position, and I want you to hold on to those bottles, whether they're barbecue sauce bottles or some kind of other condiment or water bottles, whatever they are, and you're just holding them like a hammer, basically, like how you would hold a hammer, and you're just curling these up all the way and then all the way back down. We're going for 20 reps here, okay? I want you to exhale on your way up. All right, good job, everyone. Next, we're going to go to a bicep curl, okay? So you are standing up again, and you have a supine grip. That means your palms are facing up, and we're just curling the bottles up and then let them come all the way back down, okay? So we're going to go 20 reps on here as well, and of course, you're exhaling on the way up again. All right, good job, everyone, good. We're really gonna burn these biceps out, okay? Right after this, we are going back to a hammer curl. I know we already did this, but we're doing these again. This is one of my favorite supersets, is doing a hammer curl and then a regular bicep curl with that supine grip, and then another hammer curl. It just, it gets a good burn going on that bicep. The hammer curl is working more the brachialis, that muscle deep inside the bicep that runs down into the forearm, and then the regular bicep curls are getting more the biceps brachii. Okay, good. Now we are in a seated position, and we're going to do a seated overhead extension, okay? So I just want to keep your elbows high, and you're just letting those hands drop below your head in the back of your head, okay? But again, keep those elbows in that one position there. Don't let those elbows drop, okay? And you're just going to push the bottles back up after they come back down. All right, perfect. Okay, now we are laying down, and I want to do a close grip press here, okay? So you're holding those bottles very close, okay? And it's like a chest press, but because you're holding the bottles close, we're going to get more of the tricep here, okay? And we're going 20 reps. I want you to exhale on the way up, okay? Perfect, everyone. Good. Way to get this in. Okay, the next one we're going to do is an elbows out extension. Okay, so we're going like we're letting our thumbs come down to our chest, and then we're going to press back up. We're kind of pressing up and out, okay? We're going to exhale every time we press up. And today we're doing, again, all high reps, like 20 reps on each exercise. All right, good job, everyone. Good way to work. We're going to exhale on the way up. Okay, now we're going to go into our next exercise. Now, this one is a little different. You're just laying down on the floor, and you're basically just doing a bicep curl while you're laying down, okay? This is just hitting the biceps at a different angle. And you're going to exhale as you come up again. And we're going 20 reps again. High rep is, I like the high reps because it pushes all that blood and all those nutrients into the muscle cell, okay? And you don't need a lot of weight when you're doing those high reps, okay? You can get a good burn with just a little tiny bit of weight, okay? Perfect. All right, okay, next we're going to go into a skull crusher on the floor. Now, these ones we call skull crushers. We're keeping the elbows in that one position, and we're just letting our hands drop down to the side of our forehead, okay? We're just dropping down to the side and then pressing back up, okay? So I want you to exhale as you're pressing those bottles up, okay? nice and controlled. Really feel that tricep muscle, the back of the arm. Okay, 20 reps here, those high reps again. Good, we're just trying to burn everything out. Now we're sitting up again and we're doing a high bicep curl. So that means I'm keeping my elbows high, okay? I'm keeping them in that one spot and I'm just curling the bottles in as I'm keeping my elbows up and just in that one spot. It's very isolating, and you will also feel this in your core because you're having to kind of stabilize here. You got to hold everything nice and tight, and remember to exhale as you curl the bottles in. All right, 20 reps again. Good job, guys. Perfect. All right, way to work today. Okay, next we're gonna do kickbacks, okay? So I have a slight bend in my knees and I'm keeping my bottom and my chest out so I keep my back nice and straight. And I'm just controlling those bottles. I'm keeping my elbows high and I'm letting my hands come down to about my hip area and then I'm kicking back, okay? So I'm doing a kickback here. All right, good job. Now I'm just gonna stand up. I'm gonna keep those elbows high and I'm going to curl the bottles into the top of my shoulders, okay? So you're gonna also feel this in the front delt, the front part of the shoulder, okay? So you're just holding those up. Here's a side view so you can see exactly how those work. It's a little bit different type of exercise, but these, again, are very isolating and they are going to get that bicep and that front part of the shoulder. All right, we're going 20 reps on these ones as well. Good job, everyone. Perfect. Now we're going to go into a bent over hammer curl. So I just want you bent over, nice straight back as you're bent over. You have a slight bend in your knees. And my elbows are staying in that one spot and I'm just curling up, okay? It's just like I'm doing a bent over hammer curl. So I'm coming like inward as I curl up. All right, good job. We're getting that brachialis muscle again here. Perfect. Okay, good job, everyone. Now we're going to go into a supine lat raise, and I put 1/2 there, meaning we're just coming halfway down, okay? See how my palms are facing up? That means supine. I have a supine grip, and I'm just coming halfway down, and then I'm coming back up, okay? Halfway down, up, halfway down, up. All right? We're getting a little bit of shoulder and a little bit of bicep here, okay? Good job, everyone. 20 reps there. Now, we're going to do kickbacks again, but these are called straight arm kickbacks, okay? So we're getting a little bit of rear delt, the back part of the shoulder, and we're just holding those bottles and we're just coming up. We're doing like a kickback with a straight arm. So you're going to feel it in the rear delt and a little bit tricep. All right, good job, everyone. That was a great workout today. Go out and make it a great day.